I'm here to stream for the first time a competitive match. So I'm going to be playing an ABR adaptive match. It's also my first, morning stream. And maybe it conflicts with the cat's breakfast a little bit. I'm going to be playing Lawram the Zealot Naysayer. One of my favorite decks. I've had it for a long time. I've played it the most out of any of my decks, and it's has a consistent game plan. So while I'm not the best adaptive player, just having something consistent to play against, I think, can be useful for knowing what I need to strategize against. And I hope it helps me with the chain bidding, because there's no weird combos that could undo the chains and stuff. I do have 2 Tau Vapors, so if they get really lucky and have both of those, then maybe that can undo some chains or something. So far in the week, we are 2-3. I guess that means there's 6 matches left to play. So we need to win 4 of the 6 to win the week, I guess. So hoping I can take this one down. I lost last week, and usually in ABR, I lose one of the first 2 weeks. I don't know why that is. So hopefully I don't lose again. And we have Kveld. Okay. Dimension Door. Some stealing in Logos. That's interesting. With, looks like 8 creatures there. Okay. Big potential Dimension Door. Can use the eddies to stop it. Axiom with 3 tributes. Imperial Forge and Shrix. So there's some creatures that are bigger than the Shrix. You could potentially get them with the Axiom, I suppose, or a Stomp. Got Chimors. You can keep the big creatures on the flanks with Chimors. Start with the pose. I might hold Eddy here. I usually hold Eddy because I need the Amber control. Or if I put it on a flank, then the Chimor. They're not close to... I usually hold it. I'm not sure what to do here, so I think I'll just hold it again. Just because this is why my one piece of Amber control that can do more than stealing or capturing more than 1 in a turn. Oh, interesting. So they took my board down. I'm trying to play around Chimor Eclipse. And yeah, I guess I'm just playing the Eddy now. Axiom. No tributes yet. Interesting. I'm at 6 now because I stole one with Kincan. Nice. Do they have no Amber control? Wow. So they got 3 tributes still in the draw, and the Dimension Door is gone. Okay. I think I go Starlines to try to... Yeah, I want to build up my board. I want to keep building on my board. And this, I can get the Translator. So if Frayne dies, I can bring the Translator back with walls. Now the Wild Spirit, do I put that on the Frayne or the walls? If I put it on Frayne, I lose 2 upgrades if it dies. I guess I'll just leave open the chance to recur them with walls. Oh, information exchange. I don't want them to have creatures because the tributes post Pixies kind of helps with that, right? This takes out Ludo. Ah, crud, the special delivery takes out Poe, though. Post Pixies. If they wait a turn to take this out, I'll try to cover it up. Now, with this matchup, I think Lawram is at a disadvantage because Lawram generally struggles against decks with a decent amount of Amber control because Lawram just can't make up the difference. So the Poe's Pixies is still here. Will they ever have a lot of creatures? Maybe now I start going Starlines. Play the Twin Bolt out. I could fight the Eddy. They don't have any cards in their archive. I could take out both of their creatures with the Quintrino Flux. Would that be worth getting rid of the Kirby for. I think I will try it because of their tributes. If I can catch them without any creatures in hand and tributes, then those are dead cards because they haven't played a single one yet. So they have lots of tributes and potentially not any creatures to play them on. Oh, the Raptor, though. Dang. Now I could go Untamed and use the Nature's Call. Go up to a lot of Amber. Okay, so how do I do this? I could hold the Unnatural selection because they're going to have more... They're going to have Shrix and Odoak. Oh, Odoak is gone. So never mind, I should just play it. Okay. There's no benefit of bouncing my own creatures. So I just bounce the... I'll just bounce the Legatus Raptor because Order Hisaro has a play effect that could be a problem if combined with the Shrix and Legatus Raptor. Okay, now my keys cost 5. So they're really building towards a massive tribute Imperial Forge here. Like, geez, the entire... They have Shrix and like 3 tributes in hand. That is... They can take 8 Amber and it's like impossible for me to make that much. I mean, the post Pixies, right? I don't know, maybe the post Pixies is enough because they're not forging, right? So they can't forge 2 keys right now, right? And they can't capture. Okay. Nice. Wow. Holy cow. Did you see that, Zoc? Did you see that? Post Pixies won me the game there because they couldn't destroy the Post Pixies when they had the Tribute Imperial Forge. Archive the tributes. Do I just play this tribute? Because I have 2 more. So if I tribute now, it goes on to Ludo, which doesn't help me that much. Okay, they take out the Ludo. Fair. Do I shuffle my Eddie and order Hisaro back in? Not too happy with that turn. Pawn Sacrifice could pair with the Hugger Mugger. Oh, nice. Universal Translator on the Ingram. Lets you use the Wormhole Technician. Oh, which plays the Candle unit right out. Haha. Yeah, I just shuffled that in with the Kymor. Uh-oh. I need an Axiom. Tributing is, like, worthless if they just get it all back. Oh, but you can't reap with the Explorer over. Haha. So you're not getting double reaps out of the translator there. Wops. Wops. Jeez. I'm like nowhere close to like stabilizing my game plan here. Because like if I tribute onto the Raptor and use the Order Hisaro, even if I forge, all this Amber is just on the board and they can get it back so easily. So I think what I do is I can just tribute 2 and I don't have to repeat it. So I can just take them off check. And then, I mean, I guess I will just ready the Order Hisaro, but what do I do with the Legatus Raptor? Here, let's do, I'm going to fight the Ingram. And we're just going to finish off the Ingram because that thing's kind of a problem. So at least there's no Ingram now, and I took them off check. But if they fight this thing off, then they just get 4 Amber back, and they're going to go to check again. And if I hold the Dimension Door, then I would basically have to go Logos again to steal And now I don't have any Saurian or Shadows on the board, so Kincan steals from me if I call those houses. Could Lawram have the advantage in this matchup? Maybe this deck doesn't have the creature control to deal with this board. Huh. And all of the Untamed has come. And now I can't tribute onto my Shreks because of the Hapsises. I need to go Logos, use my creatures, and play this Igor. No Axiom yet. They have too much on board. They're going to get to check this turn, and then I don't have time to Kai more. Dang it. Oh, I really needed the Hapsis to die. I could have played Shreks and done all the tributing onto it, and then played Odoak after. Shreks has like 5 effective power. I mean, it would die. It would die the next turn. Maybe this is okay because I can tribute onto a warded Hapsis, and maybe that causes actually a little bit more of a problem than just onto a Shreks. Saurian it is. I think it takes... Well, the Candle unit, it's 1 fight onto the Shreks. I don't think I want both tributes. Could also tribute onto Odoak. They did get to steal one with Kincan, unfortunately. I think I take out the Imprinted Murmook. The Kincan can't steal while Odoak is out. So if I go Shadows next turn, and they haven't taken this out yet, then they don't steal. But I only have 1 key and 3 amber. There's no pathway to getting a lot of amber unless I'm like able... Well, I have the Axiom, so like... Oh no, the Quintrino Flux. Okay, well that's it. I think I needed the Axiom to clear their board earlier. If I had the Axiom during the Shrek's turn, then I guess that would have been different. The question is how many chains, and I think not many chains because it depends on... It looks like the Axiom... In the first game was very close. I think it was like basically the post Pixies that made the difference there. So the first game, their deck almost won. The second game, I feel like it could have maybe swung in my favor if I had the Axiom earlier. So I don't think I should bid that many chains. I'll just bid 3 chains on Lawram, and then if they take it to 4, then I'll just let them have it. And I think I would go to 3 because 4 chains is like, I suppose when you would start feeling it in Lawram. Okay, so they're thinking about the chain bidding. And I think I'm basically just set on my strategy here. Well, let's see. What if they bid... If they bid below 3, then I'll bid 3. Oh. Well, they beat me to the punch. Darn it. I wanted my deck for 3, I think. If I take it for 4, they're not going to go to 5. I doubt it. It won the other 2 games, but the first game was close. I think I have a chance. I don't want to get baited into playing my deck with more chains than it can handle, because I feel like I've lost doing that in the past. Oh yeah, I'm going first. Okay. I mean, they have so much removal that if I play the Daughter, it's probably going to die. Let's play the Igor. Hapsis, Hugger Mugger, Pawn Sacrifice. I think Pawn Sacrifice is really good versus Lawram. Let's go with Pawn Sacrifice. Kind of a weird turn, but I did that because I could Dimension Door to steal with Igor. Now the Pawn Sacrifice could take out both wards. If I take out both wards, then they can just go Star Alliance and ward them again. So I kind of need to like take it out all at once. So let's just go Logos here and clearing the ward, because I think the Ingrams can be a problem long term. So I just want to take away the wards so that these creatures aren't safe. Okay. Hold on. This could still work. Okay, so I have in Shadows here, Pawn Sacrifice, takes out an Ingram and a Ward, and then I Kymore the other one away. So for a short while, their board has been dealt with. Now, I think Saurian is the way to go here because I can stomp the Pose Pixies. Using Order Hisaro and the Hugger Mugger would put another Amber on it. Gosh, there's so much Exalting in this deck. It's like annoying. Yeah, let's just Reap with these because I can use the Stomp to take out the Pose Pixies and exalt the Order Hisaro. So now all my creatures are exalted at least. The Axiom won't hit them. So I think this is a decent start to the game. I dealt with the first creatures that landed on the board. Have to watch out for the Red Alert. Unnatural Selection and Quintrino Flux are gone. Those are the hardest hitting creature control cards. If I go Saurian, I can go to check, although they do have the Candle unit, so I would make them draw 2. I could do the treasure map and just discard the Kymore. Yeah! Oh, and I can Reap with the Hugger Mugger! Got treasure map value. That feels good. Oh, a Zap, okay. And a Red Alert, they get everything? And they're up to 11 Amber? What? This is what the Exalting has done to me, isn't it? Aw, oh, man. They're up to check again? With the Harmonias. No, what's happened? No! No! Do I tribute? If I tribute, I can't get to check. I have a Shrix and a tribute. That's 2 Amber, basically. If I play Odoak and tribute, I can capture, and they don't forge. If I go Logos, then I can get to check myself and steal one. Maybe play the other Eddie with the Wormhole Tech or Hapsis. Do I fight the Imprinted Murmook? When I Reap, they draw cards. Okay, well, if the assumption is I need my Axiom, do I? Then I would play the most cards possible. But if I don't get to check... Okay, I think I need to... Okay, I'll go Logos. I'll let them forge. I need to gain Amber. If I take out the Imprinted Murmook, they don't forge, right? And I can Reap for 2. But they have the Candle unit that can capture 1. All right, let's Reap with the Wormhole Tech first. Tribute. I reveal Tribute. Oh, and they're off check now. Whoa, I drew a Finger Trap. Let's go. Going up to 7. The Candle unit can't stop me. Okay. Woo. Maybe I just need to Tribute and not worry about spending it with Shrix. Oh, they stopped me from forging. So the tributes, let's see, +8, reduced by 1. So a tribute is 5 Amber. So for 2 tributes, you can forge at -2. Gosh, what are they drawing into? I need to know their Amber control, right? So their Frayne and Kincan aren't useful. Okay, you know what? Just gonna gain as much Amber as possible and go for the key cheat. I think maybe that's doable. So they can take like a max of 2 this turn, I think. So then I would forge and I would have 2 Amber, and then I can have I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm forging at -2. I think I have it. If they disrupt my board this turn, it doesn't matter. The Eddie is gone. They can capture 1 with Candle unit. They can capture 1 with Frayne. Okay, they're going Untamed. Okay, archives. Oh, they don't have stuff to capture. Dang, so let's see. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. It was just barely enough. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah, Berserker spam.